Hello, my name is Danielle. I'm a UI designer based in LA, and I am really nervous to upload this video, but I'm also really excited. I think it's going to be interesting, and we'll leave it at that. So welcome to my first full video. Welcome to me. Hello, this is me. So I have two objectives with this video. One is to introduce myself, which I just did. So hello, it's me. And two is to do a fun project. And I've chosen embroidery, hand embroidery. It's always something that I've kind of wanted to try, but it's always been a little intimidating for me. So I figure if I document my progress, it sort of keeps me accountable. Then I have to do stuff in order to have something to record, in order to have something to upload. And so for me, this is a little bit of an accountability thing. I'm really excited to try. I'm really excited to get started. My hope is that if I can learn everything that I really need to learn in terms of embroidery, that I can do something a little bit bigger. Maybe not, we'll see what happens. But I want to try something that's kind of fun. I want to bring new life to some of my old clothes. I have a little bit of a spending habit. And so I'm hoping that, if I can kind of master the skill, that maybe I can make some of my old clothes new again, and maybe some of the things that I don't normally wear all the time, that maybe I can make them something that I want to wear more often. So I want to try to learn some skills, learn some stitches, learn some embroidery mastery, and then hopefully I'll be able to do something really cool. And if you're here and you're on that journey with me, thank you so much. Thank you for coming, and I hope that it is a worthwhile journey. So yeah, thanks for coming on this journey with me, and let's get started. Okay, so here's what came in the kit I bought. There's 4 of these cloth squares that have designs you can follow, and I've already put the beginner square on the embroidery hoop, which also came in the kit. There's also these instruction sheets that show you which threads to use for which designs. Here's all the threads that came with it, corresponding threads. And then there's also just these quick tutorials on the back. So this is what I've been doing so far. This is my thing. You can see the stitches. I might try to do something that's a little more close up. Just to kind of show you things in case you also want to try and see how this kit works. And I'll also link it so that if you want it, you can get it. It's $10. So if you're in your budget and you want to learn how to embroider, it comes with all the thread, it comes with needles. The needles aren't that great. I might get some replacements, but they're pretty good. So yeah. Okay, so progress track. So this is where I've gotten so far. I've decided that I'm not going to do a lot of these extra ones because I think for my purposes, I don't really need to do everything. Just kind of getting some of the techniques down and improvising a little bit. This one's a little wonky because I tried a chain stitch, which is what they suggested, but honestly, I didn't like it, so I just kind of did something different here. And then I've kind of gone with, I love these guys, and I'm thinking what I'll end up doing is probably using some of these as fillers. I do like this sort of satin stitch thing that we've done with the heart, so it's given me some ideas. So as we talk about ideas, I do have something I want to do. Right, so I've got these sketches here. I really like the idea of doing like a sun and moon thing, which got me thinking about the garment that I want to modify. I'll do a denim jacket, and then on each of the pockets, I will put one of these illustrations. This was something different that I was like, I don't like it, scrap it. But I'll do like the sun on one, and then the moon on the other one. Some metallic thread here. And so if I can get it done, great. And if not, then I'll just do a bunch of avocados. So looks like I actually forgot to plug in my microphone for this. So I'm just going to talk over it a little bit and enjoy me just talking to no one, not realizing that no one can actually hear me. So this is the jacket that I want to use to embroider. So it's one that I've had for a little while. I thrifted it brand new, but I just haven't worn it. I don't really know why, but I figure that if I kind of embellish it and make it something a little special, that it'll look nice. So here I'm just explaining where I was thinking about putting the actual embroidery designs. So wanting to put them around the yoke, definitely thought that I would put the star and moon on the pockets, but after looking at it, I was like, no, it makes more sense to put it on the yoke. So that's what I am planning to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and sketch that onto the jacket. So I'm using my reference here that I drew earlier just to draw out the designs of both the sun and the moon and have a nice template so I can go ahead and get started on just getting this done. So here I just started and I decided that I would use a long and short stitch to fill in the actual face of the moon. You'll only see a short part of this because it took me about 3 hours to fill in the entire circle for the face of the sun. So that's a lot of time. Please excuse the wonky camera angle. I did not check the angle before I started filming, and I can't go back in time. So that's where we're at now. So I know something that you don't know, that it's been a few weeks. Just things happen, life happens, busy time. But it's been a few weeks. I did finish the sun, so I have the jacket. Hopefully you can see. But I did finish basically the structure of the sun on the jacket. It took me about 11 hours to do, just because I think each of the rays took about 30 minutes or so. And then I can't remember how many there are, but it's been a while. Okay. I'm not mad at how it's turned out. I think it's quite nice. I think it looks really nice and I'm pretty proud of it, especially for like my first real attempt at like doing a big embroidery project. However, it is puckering, and that just, I don't know if you can see, but like if I push it in, it's just tight. And so like it'll push in and it'll push out. I don't know how to fix that without completely unstitching it and then like re-stitching it. And I'm not gonna do that because it took so long to do this. But maybe if I steam it, it'll straighten itself out. Push comes to shove, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna research some solutions, see how that works out. But onward to the next portion is just the left side. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that and hopefully have this done before jacket season hits. So onward. So since it had been such a long time since I'd worked on this project, I just had to refill the drawing in a little bit with the Prismacolor colored pencil that I'd used before. And so I'm just kind of doing this all in one night. The moon actually took me a lot less time. It took about 3 hours altogether to get the entire moon actually embroidered on the jacket, and then to add the little stars as the finishing touch. But definitely a significantly less amount of time. As we're coming to the end of this, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It is pretty much done. So let's go ahead and just take a look at what it looks like. All right, let's go. All right, here's the final result. This is my jacket, I did it. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think, there's obviously some things that could have been done differently maybe. There's still some things I want to fix and add. One of the things is the moon is a little crooked and the stitches aren't as tight as that maybe I'd want them to be. And also the stars here, they're not as visible. I mean, obviously they get covered by this flap, but I think it's still kind of cute. And I never finished the face on the sun, but maybe I'll do that in the future. That might be like a future project that I end up doing. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty pleased with myself. I think it came out kind of nice, and I like its sort of shiny etherealness. Yeah, other than that, I'd say if I had known what I know now, I would not have used metallic thread. Although, I mean, it looks so nice. Like, I really do like how it turned out. But I wouldn't have used it for like a first project because it's hard to deal with. I found an article that I'll link to, but I found an article that gave some tips on how to use metallic thread, but honestly, if I'd known that going into it, I don't know if I would have done it because it was, oh boy, hard to do. But I did it. I feel proud of it. It's not perfect, but I'm like, look at it. It's like so nice, and I did it. And no one else has this jacket, and it's great. And so I just feel really proud of myself. So thanks for coming with me on this journey. It's been a long one, and it's taken a lot of time, but I feel really proud of myself. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, if you're here and you're watching, thanks for watching. And if you feel like it, if you feel like seeing what other things I can get into and the fun creative journeys I'm planning on going on, feel free to stick around and subscribe, like it if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.